Thank you, Matt. Let's get you up to speed now on the stories you need to know to start your morning. A woman accused of killing her mother and burying the body in the backyard is in jail, along with the man deputies say helped her. Mojave County deputies say Carrie Vanover and Mark Baldonado Jr. confessed after human remains were found in a 55-gallon drum on their property. The suspects are now being held on suspicion of first-degree murder. Phoenix PD handing out new body cameras this week to sergeants and officers in the gang unit and downtown operation. It brings the total number of body cameras to 1,100. The police moved up the rollout amid community anger that was sparked by an encounter caught on camera showing Phoenix officers cursing and pointing guns at a family suspected of shoplifting. More than a decade later, officials have positively identified the remains of a person killed in the attacks on the World Trade Center on 9/11. To date, only 60% of all people killed 17 years ago in the World Trade Center attack have been positively identified. This is the second positive ID made in 2 months. The woman's name is being withheld at the request of her family. Former Vice President Joe Biden leading over Democratic presidential candidates following the first debate. The poll conducted after the first Democratic debate shows 25% of respondents would vote for Biden if a primary or caucus was held today, while Sanders and Warren each brought in about 16% of potential voters. And now you're up to speed. Don't forget, you can always find the latest news on our website, 12news.com, or the free 12 News app.